I mean, a guy could go over and make plays on the ball. I wouldn't say for me necessarily it changed anything for me, but you kind of put it in the back of your head like that's a good player over there. Pretty much going to could follow your best receiver.
And then when a move like this is made, what does it signal to the locker room?
I mean, I don't know what it really signals to the locker room. I'll just say, he's joining our brotherhood, joining our team, and he probably we know he has the same common goal as us, and that's that we want to win. We want to be able to win football games, go out and compete.
How much better do you feel 2 weeks later from the rib injury?
Yeah, I feel better. Obviously, it's a progressive thing. Rest and time is the only thing that's going to heal it. But other than that, man, I feel good.
You got Pittsburgh, who's playing pretty well on Sunday. Obviously, one of the better teams in the league right now. What has your coaching staff done a good job at keeping you guys focused on week in and week out?
I just say just the same thing that we preach every day. You got to go out there and you got to compete. That's one thing that we preach from, the top, whether that's Adam and them to DQ, to the vets in the locker room, to everybody in the locker room. We all have a common goal, and we want to go put our best foot forward each and every Sunday.
Hey, Jayden. Dan talked about how it's kind of going to take the whole team to help Marshawn Lattimore acclimate to being here and getting used to the defense. As a starting quarterback, is there things that you'll maybe try and do in practice to kind of try and help him move along, throwing the ball his direction a little bit more, try and run some games with him on that side of the field? Anything that you can do to kind of help Marshawn get used to here?
I wish I could help him learn the defense. I can't, but just welcome him with open arms to our brotherhood in our locker room. Everybody's equal in our locker room, no matter if you're Bobby Wagner or you're a rookie that just came in. So, are you practice squad? Everybody's treated the same. So, we expect the same thing from him to treat everybody the same with respect and go out to bat for your brother.
Early in the year, you kind of talked about wanting to get the deep ball going. Statistically, would say the deep ball's really going for you now. Are there specific stats you try to monitor about getting it deep, getting into the line of scrimmage, any of that stuff?
Nah.
How do you feel like that stuff's going?
I just go out there and play ball. I don't look at none of that. I don't know how many passes I complete. People tell me, but I don't know how many deep ball passes I complete, how many at the line of scrimmage passes, intermediate. I just go out there and take what the defense gives me.
And then you've talked about kind of getting to know this area. You were at the Wizards game, and it seemed like you got a really big round of applause there. What did that mean for you? Non-football environment, but folks happy to see you.
It's dope just to really go out there. My first time really experience the city, experience something else other than football. So it was dope just to get away. I'm a huge basketball fan, so just go watch some good basketball being played.
Forgive me if you've been asked this before, but I just got in. When they make a move like bringing Marshawn in at the deadline, do you look at that as them expressing real confidence in the rest of you guys that they would be willing to push some chips to the middle of the table to get a number one guy in here for you guys at this point of the season?
I think it just speaks that they want what's best for the team, and we trust what they're doing. Obviously, they do their job, and they're hired, and we expect them to. They expect from themselves to do their job at a high level, just like they expect us to go out there and put our best foot forward. So anything that Adam and his staff is doing, man, we trust it no matter what. Is now how can we have Marshawn indulge in our brotherhood, and how can we bring him along to go out there and when those Sundays come and go out there and make plays and be confident.
What's your first impression of the Steelers defense, and what kind of challenge is that supposed to be this week? For years, ever since Mike Tomlin was there, he's a hell of a coach. Obviously, doesn't have a losing record for a reason. So he's gonna have his guys ready to play. They play hard. They know their scheme. And they have some really good players. Obviously, you got T.J. Watt, Patrick Queen, guys like that, Minkah Fitzpatrick. But overall, the whole defense, they play together. They have good continuity, and it's gonna be a good challenge for us.
How much have you studied Watt, Russell Wilson?
I mean, I watch football in general, so I've been seeing Russ pretty much his whole career, and there's a lot of respect to him.
Anything stand out about his game that
Yeah, I mean, his playmaking, he throws a really good deep ball, very accurate. But he's overall just his leadership and, you know, how he treats his people on and off the field. That's something that stands out.
As part of your prep for games like this, how much time do you spend concentrating, watching tape on kind of secondary and what they like to do in the passing game versus kind of the pass rush up front when they're on passing downs?
I mean, it works hand in hand. Can't really worry too much about the pass rush. Obviously, you know the caliber of guys they have on the front that could wreck a game, change a game. But, you know, you got to go out there and pick your spots, know when to get the ball out, know when you have your one-on-one matchups, know what they're trying to do secondary-wise so they can give those guys time to get home and make negative plays.
Terry shook his head when asked a question about your second touchdown pass to him right before the half. He said, I can't explain it. The ball was exactly where it's supposed to be. That relationship that you have with Terry now, I mean, how exciting is that? And is there still a lot of ceiling left?
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody can still grow. We're all halfway through the season or something like that, just in the new offense. So we're still trying to learn the ins and outs, and we can still play cleaner. And I feel like everybody can still get better. Appreciate y'all.
Thanks, Jayden.